Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Bravely Default 2. Last time we left off, we took care of a few side things, played a little bit of B&D, and this time we're gonna go check in with Grandma. First things first. Monsters left behind some treasure. Booster bun. I found some treasure there. Ooh, large experience orbs, that's pretty good. Spotted something glowing? Pig. Glowing? Pig. It's boring. Magical attack booster bun's nice though. Small JP orbs. Alright. So, nothing too crazy in the JP department, which is kind of what I was hoping for, so we can go ahead and max out Spirit Master for Elvis, but whatever, it's something, right? Alright, so booster bun, HP. I actually think that needs to go on Seth. I think we've been neglecting him in the HP department. Magical attack. God, Adele's magical attack. Look at her magical attack, it's so crazy. God, I could just make her a black mage. What is actually causing that? I guess it's because she's dual wielding? I guess. Whatever. There you go, Elvis. I'm gonna have to look into that a bit. There you go. And 10,000 XP. Who wants it? Gloria and Adele. Let's do that. Yeah, so what is causing Adele to have so much attack? Magical attack. I guess these... Yeah, because I have you with a Rod of Fire and the Staff of Life, which gives like barely any magical attack, so that's what it is. Adele can manage to hold two weapons that give a pretty good amount. Alright, so let's get out of here. Should I rest at the inn? I think Elvis is missing some MP, but that's basically it. And I fought all the D&D people here, right? I believe I did. Unless there's some, like... I've went over before, the Holograd Castle is just a dungeon, right? Like, back here, this thing. It's just a dungeon. I can't actually explore it, correct? It is just a dungeon. Yeah, the music changed. Okay, yeah, it's a dungeon. They still just have a dungeon with monsters and shit chilling inside of it in their town, which doesn't seem like the healthiest thing, but you know what? What do I know about Hologradian culture? Maybe they like having a dungeon with monsters in it in their town. Okay, and we can't go in there. Okay, cool. So, what side quest were we following up on? Report back to the Garden Halcyonia. Find the friend in Wiswald. Undead and Unwelcome. Sprigs of Holly. That's over in Wiswald as well. Looks like it's in one of the woods over there, so... Why don't we go check out Wiswald? Because we got to find the friend over here, and we gotta go collect Holly. It's so weird to me that it says increasing the level of a job to 12 or beyond. Like, I'm guessing it just means getting the extra XP, or will we unlock at some point the ability to level our jobs up even more? It seems a bit late in the game for that, but I don't know. I feel like that tooltip is spoiling something or confusing me. Okay, here's your friend. What's that? My friend in Holograd has sent you to see how I'm doing. I'm not surprised she's worried about me. I was in a right state that night we met. I just been through a bad breakup, you see. She never lays eyes on me before, but she sat there and listened to me wailing and moaning all night long. Patience of a saint, that one, and it did me the power of good to let it all out. I'll never forget what she did for me that night. Listen, if you get the chance, could you give her a message for me? Tell her I'm a new man, and that I'm a new man, and that he's great, and that I'll be in touch soon. I just read it as I'm a new man. I was like, wait. I've a new man. Okay, there we go. So Whoops, this isn't the place I needed to be. I was gonna go into the Institute and go ahead and do that one where I had to investigate all the stupid bookshelves. That's what I want to do. Okay. And... not there. It's over here on this tree. I guess you guys are just never getting rid of these trees, huh? I guess they're just here to stay. Yeah, I suppose there's not much you could do about them except slowly chop your way through them, which sounds like a massive pain. Alright, so... you gotta collect sprigs of holly. I'm gonna go ahead and undo the objective on that one, because I want to do the... yeah, search the bookshelves. We only get an amulet from this, but... as I've said... I want to get all the thingies. Does it just search one of the bookshelves, not all of them? Because I was thinking I was gonna have to rerun through that dungeon again to get up to the second floor, but maybe not. That would make me very happy. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to examine all the bookshelves.
In addition to working on my research, I'm also teaching the basics of magic to a couple of young hopefuls. I'm trying to be patient, and I appreciate that everyone develops at their own pace. But I must say, one of them, in particular, has been a disaster so far. On the first day, he set his hair on fire. On the second day, he set his clothes on fire. Heaven knows what'll be going up in smoke next. And as if that wasn't bad enough, when he came in on the third day, he tried to laugh it all off and told me not to sweat the details, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Oh, that Roddy. Always a kidder, that Roddy.
Still, I suppose blind optimism is a virtue of sorts.
Elvis? Is she talking about...
I think so. I make a joke about Roddy, but I think so.
Let's not sweat the details, eh?
Okay, search all the bookshelves. Yup, it is search all the bookshelves, so I am gonna have to hike my ass up there. Oh, fantastic.
I found a strange old book, and I'm struggling to make any sense of it. It seems to be written in a language I've never seen before. I'd almost given up on being able to decipher any of it, but then suddenly, some of it started making sense. Seemed it was reacting to my asterisk. But I've not managed to work out much beyond that yet. It's driving me potty. There must be some way of reading the rest, though. And I'll not stop until I found it. Something tells me it's important. That he'd want me to.
Who?
So Lady Emma had noticed the connection between the book and the asterisks, eh?
Do you know who she was talking about at the end? The he she mentioned?
No idea, sorry. Someone from our past, maybe? She wasn't exactly one for sharing.
Oh, absolutely DeRosso. We're gonna get that fight again. Okay, so now we gotta go all the way upstairs because you guys require that you walk all the way through a dungeon just to access the next floor of your place. I don't know why. Like, there's man-eating plants in here. And you're like, oh yeah, there's some beakers on the third floor I need. Better just take a stroll through the death dungeon. I don't get you guys. Of course, maybe they have access to the teleporter too, but I don't know, man. It just seems kind of crazy to have a place with all your wild experiments just running wild right there. Yes.
My apprentice continues to be just about the sloppiest magician I've ever had the misfortune to teach. But oddly, he's also the one I've the most faith will come good in the end. His progress has been painfully slow, but he's determined not to give up. He's got grit, I'll give him that. And curiosity too. These two qualities alone will take him far. But most of all, he's compassionate, I suppose you'd say. He just seems to know when people need help. He's even snapped me out of one or two of my black moods. Aye, you're not all bad, Elvis.
Lady Emma.
Yeah, Elvis does have the... he's very good at cheering people up. He has that always cheerful attitude.
It's no good. I can't make head nor tail of it. What if there's nothing to understand? What if it's just meaningless gibberish? I have to test my theory. I have to get my hands on another asterisk.
Lady Emma, I brought the package you asked for.
Thanks, Elvis. You can leave it over there.
Still getting nowhere, eh?
Hmm?
Oh, you've been frowning at whatever that is for days now. Maybe you should take a wee break or something. A spot of fresh air can work wonders, you know. Not that that face you're making isn't charming, of course, but you wouldn't want to get stuck looking that way, eh? Is it something I can help with, maybe?
You're very kind, but I doubt it.
Fair enough. Will you at least let me make you a nice cup of tea then?
Aye. That'd be lovely. Thank you.
Alrighty then. I'll be with you in a jiffy. You'll crack it sooner or later, Lady Emma. I know you will.
Yeah. Ugh, Elvis. What would I do without you, eh?
Well, well. And there I was, thinking I never gave her much of any use.
I guess that's how it is with students and teachers, right?
Aye, I suppose it is.
No. I gotta say, sometimes when I play games like this, I don't have like a clear favorite character. Like, sometimes I just don't have one that I'm like, yep, that's my favorite. But Elvis is absolutely my favorite. I can't lie. Elvis is absolutely 100% my favorite. He's just so charming, damn it. Allow a girl her mystery. So Lady Emma fought alongside Sir Sloane once upon a time. Aye, 50 years back to be precise. Sir Sloane did mention that they were around the same age. Ah, and she told you more than she ever told us. Yeah, wow, she really doesn't look as old as Sloane. We had literally no idea how old she was, and it was impossible to tell. What do you mean? Well, some days she'd look 30-ish, other days 20-ish. Yeah, I was about to say, is this some, like, Yennefer stuff going on? Some days she'd even look younger than me. How is that possible? Was she using magic or something? Could be. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if she was around Sir Sloane's age, that would have made her at least... What does it even matter how old she was? If she managed to keep her youthful good looks somehow, then more power to her. Aye, I suppose you're right. Some mysteries are better left unsolved, eh? True. Alright, so all we got for that was an amulet, but honestly, the lore and story/character building with Elvis was the real prize here. The amulet does not matter. This is why I want to do all these quests, because you don't know which one of, like... Well, you do know which one of them are going to be interesting and which ones are going to be like, go kill 3 monsters, but... Still. I want to do them all, damn it. Maybe there's a super secret ending if I do all the side quests. Who knows? I'm just trying to be thorough. So, alright, let's go ahead and get out of here now that we've taken care of that quest that I was putting off for a bit. All stats are increased based on an amount, the number of monsters you captured? What? Okay, that sounds pretty good. Unfortunately, I have not captured a lot of monsters. Unfortunately, I've not captured a lot of monsters. That seems like basically another version of the Freelancer passive. Also, apparently, there's a side quest in here. Oh, it's just a continuation of this. Cool.
Smell that.
Smell what?
You're joking, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I've not come across that sweet, sweet aroma for a good old while. Excuse me, pal. You've got some Mandarin tea in, eh?
You've a keen nose on you, eh? A connoisseur, are we?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I know my Mandarin tea at least. Used to drink buckets of the stuff.
That would explain it then. Aye, it's a flavour that's hard to forget, that's for sure. I'd offer you some, but we've just this minute sold out, I'm afraid.
What? You're kidding me. Talk about getting a fellow's hopes up. So, what I can smell is my chances of having a cup wafting out of the door. Oh, well, that's just perfect.
Sorry, I really am. Tell you what, if I ever get some more in, I'll set you a bag aside. How about that?
That's nice of you and all, but I'm a travelling man. I'll probably be long gone by then. Typical. It's all I can think of now. But honestly, you've got to try it. There's a reason they call it the tea lover's tea of teas.
Wow. That does sound pretty special.
So special that after I introduced it to my family, they started having it made by special appointment, no less.
Wait, I thought I recognized you. You're a Leslie, eh? No wonder you know your tea.
Is that the first name drop we've gotten of Elvis's last name?
Your lot used to be my best customers.
Well, if that's the case, then maybe you can have a dig around in the stockroom and see what you can find for old time's sake.
I'd love to help you, laddie. But I really have run out. And the only way to get more is to hunt down a lairad or two.
What does hunting down a monster have to do with getting tea?
The problem with that being that you don't see so many of them round our way these days. To be honest, it was a bit of a miracle that I managed to get my hands on that last batch.
Yeah, what a pickle, eh?
If only there were some experienced monster slayers hanging out around here. Like, look at Seth's face. Seth knows where this is going. He's like, God damn it.
Well, looks like there's only one thing for it.
You're planning on hunting some of these things down yourself?
Of course I am. How else are we supposed to get our hands on these tea leaves?
Wait, we?
Aye! Or were you planning on making me do it on my own? Look, you'll thank me when you've tried this tea, I promise you. It's going to blow your tiny little mind. Or my name's not Elvis, Baron of Beverages.
Is that your name?
Aye, and I'll pay you a pretty penny for any you can't use as well.
You've got yourself a deal, my friend. Alrighty! A hunting we will go.
Alrighty, that's the same, I'm pretty sure he says that in battle a lot as well. Maybe when it comes around to his turn. Alright, so is that a new quest we just got? Yeah, Mandarin tea leaves. Okay, cool, and that's right over here. Cool, cool, cool. I am happy with this. Everything in this general area. Bum, 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 bum. Now that I'm not hearing the Wiswald music like all the damn time, it's fine. But God, when it's all you hear for several episodes, it starts to grate on your ears. Hello. Wait, what? Did you run away from me? Hey, are you what I need?
We've outmaneuvered.
Let's see here. Lop-eared bad bit? No, I don't think you're what I need.
I have to protect myself.
I don't think you're what I need at all, in fact.
Did you see that?
Whatever.
I'm amazing.
Good.
DP tonic, cool. Oh wow, a booster bun for aim. Thanks. Thanks for that, I guess. Just randomly. Oh, I might have to cut the trees down here. Yeah, that might be what's going on here. Booster bun aim. We're gonna give that to you, Seth. Tired of you missing. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Oh, these are the sprigs of holly. I thought these were the tea leaf things, so I was like, wait, is that the enemy I need to fight? No. The answer is no. Hello? Okay, well there's nothing here. You gonna make me cut down all these things? Do they only show up at night? What's the deal here? Alright, let's go get our other sprig of holly first. Never mind. Are they back? Are they there? Huh? Hey, you, hey! Don't you run from me. Don't you run from me. Okay, it makes sense that killing this particular enemy will give me tea leaves. I take back what I said. If this is the one I'm supposed to kill.
I'm amazing.
Congrats, Elvis. Nope, that was not the one. Ah, you. I should have slashed. Okay.
Okay then.
Sure. Okay, well, this battle was incredibly trivialized. There we go. Well, we got ourselves some Mandarin tea. Look at that. Could this be the episode where we actually finish off, Oh, we gotta defeat more, though? Okay.
Guess it's my turn.
Maybe I should just go ahead and take, plant food if I have it. So we can fight multiple of those.
That was a piece of cake.
Maybe. Let's see if I even have a plant food first. I do. Here we go. Alright, come at me, plant things. There's our sprigs of holly. What was back here? Oh, hey. Well, hello. There's one of these things just hanging out. I didn't know I thought they would only appear at that one spot, but I guess it makes sense they appear a little bit everywhere. Yeah, I was about to say, this ain't gonna do much, but it's enough to handle you guys. Well, we should get enough this time, right?
Check this out.
That was a piece of cake.
I'll just learn Banishra. Okay, no, we only got one, even though we killed 3 of those things. So you do have to just fight them 3 separate times. Okay, it still says you're strong. Interesting. I didn't think you'd be too strong. I was like, yeah, there's a little enemy down here, isn't there? There was, but it's apparently too strong for me. Interesting. You guys don't want any, believe me. Well, I need those little... The trees are the little plant guys. Things. Come on. Please. I mean, I'm just chopping down trees for fun at this point. Aha. There we go. Thank you. That is what I needed. I thought taking the food would help, but I'm dumb. Nope, don't need you to sing. Sure, you can body slam some fools, though.
This for size.
Okay, even more.
Allow me.
Elvis. God, Gloria gets her turn so quickly. It's insane.
No slacking.
There we go. That was pretty good, JP, actually. And there's our final Mandarin tea. Yay. Excuse me? Okay, that was weird.
Woo-hee! Look at this great pile of leaves we've gathered.
I thought the game crashed. I really did. No music was playing? That scared me. Please don't do that.
Nobody's gonna be running short of your favorite tea now, huh?
Aye, and I couldn't have done it without you. I owe you big time for this one, old pal. Now, prepare yourself for a cuppa that'll change your life. Let's go and offload the surplus first, eh? Business before pleasure.
Yeah, let's go hook up our shopkeeper friend. With loads of tea. This dude's gonna be like, wow. Really? You're just gonna give this all to me? And we're gonna be like, yo. Wasted the plant food a little bit, but I don't particularly care. We got a fair amount of JP out of it. So, I'm good. I am good. Alright, so... That character looked new. That's why I stopped and looked. I was like, is that character new? Take the leaves to the shopkeeper. Oh. Okay. I was like, wait, can we just talk to either of you?
Here you go, as promised.
Crikey! I didn't expect you to bring me this much.
Never underestimate the power of a good cup of tea to light a fire under a fellow.
Alright, let's get you paid up, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you.
And speaking of pleasure, I reckon it's time we got a cup of this nectar down us, don't you?
How good is it, actually? Is Seth gonna hate it?
Ooh, that's the stuff. I could drink a bathful and still come back for more.
It's called Mandarin tea. It makes me wonder if it like tastes like oranges. But I guess Mandarin oranges. I never actually thought about why it's called Mandarin oranges. The only thing I can think of is it comes from China. So I don't know. I don't know why they're called Mandarin oranges. I have to imagine that it's because they come from China.
And yourself? Bet you've never tasted anything like it, eh?
It's good. Has a certain something. I can see how you get to like it so much.
Ah, and get to like it I did. Lady Emma and I used to have a cup every afternoon. There was something about it. No matter how many times she'd told me off during the day, she'd always be nice to me at tea time. Aye, she taught me a lot. Made me the man I am today. But the first lesson I ever learned from her was how to brew a proper pot of this stuff. What you're tasting there, that's Lady Emma in a cup. I started brewing it at home and pretty soon the whole family was hooked. That's how come we started ordering it in specially. But learning to make it was no mean feat. There's a lot to it, and I was no more patient back then than I am now. She stuck with me though. Drilled it into me until I got it right at last. Best teacher a man could hope to have. I sometimes think I should have done more to thank her. Not much I can do about it now though.
Hey, Elvis. Do you ever wish you could go back? Maybe if you could do it all again, you'd listen more. Try harder.
Ach, nah. I'd be just as bad as I was the first time round, I'm sure. Some things run too deep. And besides, that angry face of hers was an absolute peach. I'd never have got to see it if I'd been a goody two-shoes. Ah, anyway. That's enough nostalgia for one day. Sorry to bore you.
Oh, it wasn't boring at all. I'd like to hear more sometime.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe over a cup of this delicious tea.
Aye. I'd like that.
Look at you two. I like how there's quests where all the characters get to interact. It's so nice. Like, we've seen Seth and Glorio, we've seen Adele and Elvis, I don't think we've seen Adele and Seth. Except for that quest where Adele and Gloria were painting and Seth just had to pose. But it's just nice. It's just nice to see the characters interact and everything. So you're particular about your tea, huh, Elvis? Nope. That's just one of the things I'm particular about. Yep, Mr. Don't Sweat the Details here. He sweats them plenty when it comes to how stuff tastes. As should anybody who enjoys the finer things in life. Only the most sophisticated flavors can truly soothe the soul. Indeed, although such obsessions can be taken to excess, of course. Poof, says you. Wine's a good example. You need to know your vintages, your grapes, your producers. There's all sorts of factors to consider when picking a bottle. Fail to sweat the details there and you're in a whole world of trouble. Huh, but what about your tavern selection? I don't see you sweating many details there. Ah, shows what you know. With taverns, it's all about the atmosphere. It's not just a place to get a drink, it's a place to escape the stresses and strains of the world. To celebrate life in all its messy glory. You'd best believe I'm sweating plenty of details when I pick one. And it takes an expert to spot a winner, I can promise you that. He's totally right. If the atmosphere is wrong, everything's wrong. Aye, and only then do you worry about what you're drinking. You want something that'll get you steadily but reliably merry, nothing too fiery. Hey, the fiery stuff is what gets you reliably merry. Why not cut straight to the chase? Cause, my dear girl, that would be vulgar to the extreme. A gentleman takes things gradually. Oh, and there I was thinking they were in agreement for once. So they're sweating the details about which details to sweat now? I can't keep up. Adele and Elvis can't agree on taverns. Interesting. Alright, what was the quest in here? Oh yeah, you. Okay. Did I just walk right past this when I left here earlier? I must have. I must have exited because I was too focused on other things. Whoopsie, sorry sir. Oh, you brought me some oh wait, no, we just got this. Nice work. Now just to add them to the sardines and garlic and smear myself with the results. Ugh, I stink. Those are sure to keep everyone at bay, whether they're undead or not. Perfect. Stupid. You just smeared yourself in a disgusting sounding paste. Oh, the garlic sounds good. Garlic is always good. And it's extra effective, you know? You know, when you think of undead, you think of just the zombies, but if like a roving vampire just comes by, he'll be good. He'll be good. Alright, so... no, not that. This. Report back to the guard who's tired from Noxolotl walloping. Alright, old friends, we gotta go turn that back in at Holograd. That's in Halcyonia, leading by example. Ah yeah, we gotta talk to the townspeople here in Wiswald. For Roddy. So do we have to go to the kids area? No. Don't think. No. Yeah, that is the kids area. Alright, we gotta go over here. I mostly just hate that I'm gonna have to report back to Roddy because he's all the way in the top of the tower. You.
This blue stuff's an absolute nightmare. I can't get rid of the stains, no matter how hard I scrub. Yeah. If that wasn't bad enough, now I've gone and snapped the handle off my brush. I'll never get the place cleaned up at this rate. Whew. I'm in a right old pickle, no mistake.
Sure. I guess we have the money for that.
Excuse me, would this be enough for a new brush?
Oh, Jinx, that's very kind of you, laddie. Aye, this should be more than enough.
Does Roddy not usually give you tools and that kind of thing?
Roddy? Oh, aye, I always make sure I've got everything I need. The boy's a marvel. Just hate to bother him, you know. Had a hard enough job convincing him to let me take over the cleaning in the first place. This is no job for a man of his talents. He's got far more important things to be getting on with. Like leading his people, for one.
Huh. You're not wrong about that.
I just wish he'd lean on us all a bit more, you know? We're here for him. He needs to understand that.
Well, it's certainly looking a whole lot better round here, eh?
Ah, all right there, Roddy. We were just talking about you.
Oh, aye. Cursing my name for working you so hard, I expect. Well, not to worry, I'm here now. You go home and rest.
Oh, no, you don't. Back to bed with you, now.
Yeah. Bad, Roddy. No. No. You do other work. And it's funny because he has his heart in the right place, but he is pushing himself too hard. Alright, what do you need?
If I can't get this blasted branch out of the way once and for all, we'll never get this place rebuilt. I've sat down and used every trick Roddy ever taught me to put together a plan. I've got all the tools ready and everything. All I need to do is get things underway. The only problem is, it's way too big a job for one person. I need help.
10,000? Okay. This is getting expensive.
Here, maybe this will convince a few people your job is a priority.
Really? You're just giving it to me? Wow, thanks. I'll be able to put a crack squad together with this little lot, no doubt about it. I might even be able to get them to help with a couple more things I've got in mind. Thanks again, pal. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't mention it. Before I go, though, can I ask you something? Have you told Roddy that you need help?
I haven't, actually. Suppose I wanted to show him I could get the job done myself, you know? After all, he's taught me so much. Only seems right to make myself useful in return.
Wow. Roddy's quite the inspiration.
All right there, big man. How are you getting on with that tree?
Oh, aye, all good, Gaffer. Everything's under control.
That's what I like to hear. Give us a shout if I can help you with anything, eh? And remember, don't overdo it. There's nothing to be gained from pushing yourself too hard.
You're one to talk.
Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. Come on, you. Back to bed.
Alright. We gotta speak to... Oh, I thought we were gonna speak to Galahad, but no, it's you.
So, Lily, I've been thinking. Oh, ignore me, love. I was just whittering away to myself.
Do you mind if I ask what it was about?
I suppose it can't hurt. See, I want to ask Lily if I can help look after the bairns the Institute took in. I thought it might make her life a wee bit easier, you know.
That sounds like a great idea. I bet Lily will be glad of the help.
You really think so? I was getting all nervous, wondering if I'd only get in the way. But we can't just carry on relying on her for everything, can we? Alright, if you think she'd be keen, I'll go and ask her. Would you mind if I... No, Lily, I couldn't help noticing.
24,000 pig to help the orphan children. I mean, that seems like a very good investment, so sure. Do I have enough? I guess so.
Maybe this will help break the ice with Lily. You can use it to buy a few things for the kids at the Institute.
Oh, that's very generous of you, but I really can't accept it.
Why not? It's all for the future of Wiswald.
Aye, I suppose you're right. Alright, maybe I will take it. Thanks so much.
Roddy and Lily are lucky to have so many people working hard to help them get Wiswald back on its feet.
Oh no, we're the lucky ones. Roddy's the best leader a country could hope for. I do worry about him though. Sometimes I think he tries to do too...
Oh, hello there. While I've got you, let me thank you for putting up with everything I've been asking you to do.
Thank me, but I haven't.
Come on now, what are you getting so flustered for? Anyone would think you...
Roddy!
Was a
Roddy's
workaholic.
working too hard. That's the truth of the matter. Rebuilding this place isn't just down to him. We've all got to do our bit. And besides, he's got all his other duties. There's a country to run after all.
You're right. He has more than just rebuilding the city to worry about. Things must be pretty difficult for him right now. Maybe I should go and see if there's anything I can do to help.
Hopefully this doesn't cost money,
I'll go talk to Lily about helping out.
because I feel like I'm probably running out of money. Never mind, we're good. I didn't realize I had that much. Jeez. Yeah, we got a lot. Oh, this is the wrong place. Shit. Oh shit. Boom. Alright, so out of here. Let's go this way. This way. And over here. Alright, you two. Both of you sound like you need to stop working so damn hard. Of course, Lily's probably got her hands full with just making sure Roddy isn't working too hard, so... Yeah, you guys got a problem, alright? You need to chill. Sometimes you do need to rely on other people. You can't always get everything done yourself. You know? And you can't feel guilty and feel like you're not doing enough work if you just happen to take a nap. Everybody needs their downtime. Alright? So chill. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so out of here. Boom. That Swordmaster passive's pretty good. These load screens are good at reminding me about the passives that we have.
Well, how did it go?
Yeah, everybody's working hard. Feels like things will be back to normal before long. They all have a lot of faith in Roddy, and a lot of respect. But they are also kind of worried. They think he's doing too much.
Sorry I had to pick up my slack there for a wee bit. Still, if nothing else, I saw enough to tell me that this is no time to be loafing around at home. One more push, then maybe we can breathe easy at last.
Please, Roddy, you have to rest.
I can't, Hen. Not now. What kind of message would it send if people saw their leader slacking off, eh?
But Roddy, if you keep going like this, you'll end up doing it again.
Eh?
Have you forgotten our wedding, you great oaf? You fretting about all the preparations, staying up all night, worrying yourself sick. And then finally, on the night before the big day, keeling over with the strain of it all.
I just wanted it to be perfect.
This is actually pretty funny coming from Elvis's quest, where his big thing that he said is don't sweat the details, and then we come to Roddy's quest where he's sweating the details way too much.
Exactly. You piled impossible expectations on yourself until they crushed you. And now you're doing it again. Look, everyone thinks it's amazing how responsible you feel for making sure Wiswald gets back on its feet. But you don't have to do it all yourself.
Lily's right.
Aye, that she is, Gaffer. Don't be afraid to lean on us. We can take it.
Of course we can. And besides, you've got all your other responsibilities to be thinking of.
But I've not been thinking straight, have I? Well, thank heaven someone has. All right, I'll take a wee break. It's for the good of Wiswald in the long run, eh? And for our good too.
I don't know how to thank you. I thought I'd never get him to see sense.
Oh, don't mention it. By the way, you said that Roddy collapsed the day before your wedding? What happened after that?
Well, we had to postpone the whole thing, of course. But we couldn't let the food go to waste, so we invited everyone round for an impromptu party anyway.
Wow, that's a... Ooh, that is rough.
The silly old fool ended up paying for 2 weddings. Honestly, if that doesn't teach a man not to overstretch himself, I don't know what will.
True. Jeez. Okay, and we get the heart ring for that. What exactly does that do, I wonder? We already have one? We already have one. Physical attack -5. Yeah, it just gives you a bunch more MP. Which I'm like, eh. Alright, what's this party chat about? Roddy never rests. Yeah, I want to hear Elvis's thoughts on this. I should have known Roddy'd been overdoing it. He never was able to take things easy. Not something you had any problem with, I'm sure. Well, Lady Emma always did say Roddy and I complemented one another perfectly. Far better to play one another's strengths than to attempt to change one's nature, I suppose. Aye, exactly. I could never be like Roddy and he could never be like me. And that's what makes us such a good team. Which isn't to say people can't change. Roddy himself has calmed down a bit compared to how he used to be. Really? He used to be even worse than this? Oh aye, if he got himself tied up in a tricky research problem, he often wouldn't eat or sleep for days. I got quite worried about him at one point, took my concerns to Lady Emma. He saw what was happening straight away and gave him a new assignment, to spend a whole week at home, not even thinking about work. There was no other way to make him take a break? Wow. None of us really believed he'd do it though, Lily especially. She had to keep a close eye on him to make sure he wasn't secretly reading books under his bed covers. I don't think he made it very easy for her. Poor girl. I can only imagine how she must have felt. Yeah, well, pushing yourself too hard doesn't do anybody any good. Let's remember that, and make sure to rest up when we have the chance. Good message. That was a good quest, and I am happy we finally got, Elvis's thoughts on the whole matter, because I was interested to see what he would say. He'd be like, oh yeah, he's always been like this. And it was especially funny how they were talking about they kind of work together as a team together really well, because Elvis chills and provides the comic relief while Roddy does all the work. I once again still love Elvis. Would I want him as a partner on a project? Honestly, maybe. It depends. It depends, like, does he do no work? Like, does he just get the pizza and chill? Or does he do a little bit of work, but not too much? Because if it's that, then yeah. Because I remember having to do projects in college where I basically had to do the entire thing. It wasn't fun, but sometimes it was easier. The good son. Delivered the ruby to the man who wanted to please his mother. Yeah, we can do that. That's in Holograd. And then we got the one in Halcyonia. So let's go turn the Halcyonia quest in, then go back to Holograd. Because I think we have 3 quests to turn back in there. Because we got the old friend one too, and I think I unmarked that. God, there's so many side quests, but a fair few of them are very interesting. A fair few of them are. Alright, Horsey, you can do it. Thank you. There we go. Alright, so... where was this person and what exactly did we have to do? At least this next one that we're turning in, we're actually getting something good for. So that's nice. Alright, let's go all the way, please get out of the way, all the way up here. And yeah, who did we get this? I don't even remember what quest this is. We've gotten so many. I think my favorite town music, now that I think about it, may actually be Halcyonia. I just really like it. It's really soothing and nice. You did it! Haven't had a single report on Noxolotls attacking anyone. Thank you so much. By the way, you know how long and black and slimy and generally unpleasant they are? Well, apparently if you baste them, roast them, and serve them on rice, they're actually quite delicious. And I haven't had the courage to try one myself, but if you ever have the urge, perhaps you could give it a go? Alright, I'll keep it in mind, I guess. Alright, we got another assassin's dagger. Nothing else going on in here. We've already beaten Vernon. He sucks at B&D. He sucks at B&D. You'd think the king would just have enough money to throw at getting all the best cards, but no. Alright, so with that, we gotta go to Holograd. I can also mark another quest. In progress. Oh, is that it? Okay, so we just got Storm and Yorman left. Along with these two quests. Okay, God, we finally cleared them out. It happened. It happened. We finally almost cleared them out. Jesus. It's been a long time coming. Well, we might save Yorman for next episode. Yormy. Because, he's a bit of a badass. But I think maybe with some of the tips that were given in the comments, maybe I can pull it off. Alright, hello. My friend in Wiswald too as well. Such a relief. Thank you so much for checking on everybody. So happy to learn the war is over and all are free to pursue their passion, be it food or fashion or passion itself. We must all do what we can to preserve this happy state. I of course shall do my own part, and will hope to see the smiling faces of my dear friends again soon. And all we get is that, which wasn't even really worth it, but we can say we've done the quest now. Yep, so there's Yormy, and we gotta go deliver the ruby to the person. Yeah, you're the one that's in the mine. And then I guess we'll probably end this episode off. We only have like 12 minutes left. And I don't think I want to start the Jormungandr thing yet. Oh god, I didn't even see you because the map was covering you. Can you get out of my way, please? Like, quickly die or something? Please? It would be fantastic if you would just quickly die. Okay, you're not doing a lot of damage. Yeah, you're inflicting doom on us all. I don't care. Die. Dumb snakes. There we go. Cool. Now, let's actually try to avoid these things now. Let's just look for the waypoint on the map and walk right towards that. Yeah, it was all the way up here. Yeah, you guys better run. I'm in the market for some turtle soup. Out of here. Am I looking at the right quest objective? Oh, that's the feat. Whoops. Whoops. That was not the correct quest objective. The correct quest objective was over here. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot that plays games online and shares the experience with people so that people can laugh at him. Oh boy. Alright, well at least it wasn't that far of a walk away. I feel like I'm getting pretty high level and we definitely are approaching the end game now though. And now with all these damn side quests out of the way, we can actually progress towards some more of the main story stuff now. Which I am very happy about. I still think I'm gonna have to come back here and fight something in that like final boss fight looking area with the giant crystals, right? Like come on, that's gotta be something. Right? Alright, so hi friend. My mother scolded me most ferociously when we learned that I'd requested you place yourselves in danger on our behalves. Angered, I declared that I would instead go myself, and this reduced her to sniveling tearfulness. But we must not blame her for her motherly ways, all is well. Sounds like my mom. Thank you, friends. You have made us both happy indeed. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to now pop all of these on Elvis, because I want him to learn Holy. I want him to learn Holy very bad. Oh yeah, we also got these booster buttons for MP, but you already almost have max MP, so... Gloria doesn't really need MP. I'm gonna give it to Adele. She uses MP sometimes. Boom. 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 There we go. Progress has been made. We are almost finished with all of our side quests. We just got Yormi and, like, collecting bomb arms, which I am not doing right now. We'll just get them over time, naturally. But yeah, that's all we got left, so... we can probably finally make some progress next episode, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bravely Default 2, and I will see you next time.